Welcome back to 4 Builds. So guys, today is the day the 2016 Skoda Octavia vRS goes to the paint shop. So we're on the way now, so let's go and let's get it painted. Alright guys, so we've got the car dropped off at the spray shop. So we're going to get front bumper, left and right fenders sprayed. The hood is just going to get polished up, a couple of the rock chips fixed up. There's no point in respraying the whole thing. The eye pillar is actually going to be sprayed, the door and the sill. The rear bumper is going to get sprayed. Obviously this bumper because it was repaired and here, and that's it. So about a week and a half time the car should be ready for us to pick up and continue on in getting it completed.
Several days later.
It's been a few days later. Well, it's a week later or so. I thought I'll drop in on the paint shop and see how they go progressing with 2016 Skoda Octavia RS. So let's head inside and take a look. Alright guys, we've seen the Skoda, so apologies I didn't actually do any voiceover in there. Obviously there's a loud in them, there's music playing, there's also some machinery going on, so it's a little bit loud. But overall, the car's making good progress. It's been adder coated. As you can see, the door and the rocker cover, or the rocker panel has been fixed up. It's been filled in. It's pretty much smooth. It's just still a little bit more sanding that's going to go on, but it's going to be smooth. But it's making good progress, and towards the end of next week the car should be ready to be picked up. So we'll catch you back then when we'll come back to pick the car up. That should be within a few days. We've had a call from the paint shop that the Skoda Octavia RS is ready to be picked up, so we're about to head out there and get the car. It's taken a little while longer than I expected it to be. It's now nearly 3 weeks. Well, let's go grab the car. We'll bring it home and then we'll take a closer look at how the paint job was done. So let's head out there now. Alright guys, so I went home, got changed and brought the car to a four-wheel build workshop. So let's now take a look at the actual paint job. So there's the front, all looking quite good. Obviously I've got to take the front bumper off. Now there is one issue I can already see. Took the grill out during the actual painting process. Now they've put it back in, and as you can see on this side the grill is actually popping out. On this side the grill is moved back. The front bumper is actually, I don't know, there's some misalignment. As you can see, that's quite a big gap here. The gap is all right here. The grill is, well, we'll take the bumper off and we'll see if we can realign it or what can be done. The hood was not painted. There's a couple of paint chips which were covered up, so that's okay. The car's been, it's a little bit dusty because I've got a country road here, plus we've got 2 bird poops on it already. Now this might be heading back to this side. So the left front fender has been painted. There's a scratch here that I can see. Other than that, it's in good shape. 2 parking sensors that have been painted, and the headlight sprayers, the pop-out sprayers, that have been painted as well, so in the same color. The right fender has been painted. Not quite sure, I mean, if it's just me, but I can tell a slight difference between the colors. So the color matching, yeah, I'm not 100% on that as yet. The eye pillar on the passenger side has also been done. Now we'll get to the door. So as you remember, there was the door and the actual rocker panel was damaged. So the rocker panel has been fixed up. It's quite good. There is some scratches on here though. As you can see, there's some scratching here. Overall it's okay, but not quite sure if you can pick it up on camera. The actual line here, the body line that runs along here, I'm not quite sure if you can pick it up on camera, but the body line is, well, it's not perfectly straight. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I'm happy about the work that's been done on the actual door. The rocker panel is good. All the sort of underbody protection has been recreated, and to tell the truth, it's hard to tell where the actual work was done. But the door, yeah, unfortunately, I'm not. I would be lying if I said I'm 100% happy. And lastly, we had some work done on the actual rear bumper. That's been done. It's actually quite good. I'm really happy about that. The car looks brand new from the side. So we'll take the front bumper off in a sec, because we've got to mount all the, I guess, the lower grills, the headlight washers, the actual parking sensors. I've got to mount all that. So we'll take all that off, and we'll see what we can do with the front grille. So what's next? I've got to take the front bumper off. I've got to obviously pull that back together. The fender linings have to be put in. The interior door card or the door trim has to be put back on, because that's still, as you can see, the door's still bare. So that's got to be done. In the rear, we've got to take off that sticker, and on the interior, that sticker. Let's maybe start off with the inner door trim. Just get that done, get that out of the way. We'll have the interior finished. So let's get the door open, and let's get started now. Where's my door card? Where's my door trim? Actually, there it is. So let's grab that and let's put it on. So what we're going to do is get a door card, get all this put back in, along with the actual handle. So maybe let's start with the handle first. Just to show you that little latch, I'm hoping you can see that. So see that there's that latch there. In order to be able to take that cover off from the, so take this cover off from the door, you need to get a tool in there, like a hook tool or something, and get that, pull on the latch and pull it out essentially. That will unlock that and allow you to take that cover off, and then obviously remove the rest of the handle. Get this speaker, or I think it's a tweeter, hooked up. That through here. You see? Okay. There is one piece that keeps on nagging me, which is this ambient or external temperature sensor. It keeps on giving us an error. I'll put that up on screen now as to what error it gives us. It's a P0072 powertrain ambient temperature sensor circuit low input. So this is going to be a simple change. Basically unplug the old and plug in the new. The old one's removed. The new one should just pop in. Okay, it's clicked in. Okay, there you go. Now let's go to see if this ambient air temperature sensor warning light disappears. Clear the got up to the fault codes once again. Start removing the front bumper. So there's a couple of bolts that tie in the fender with the actual front bumper on both sides. I don't have any fender liner, so there's nothing to be undone there. But now that we've undone the bolts on both sides, I'll undo the 1, 2, 3, 4 top bolts. And then there's, through these gaps here, you have to press in these plastic tabs to be able to get the front bumper off. Okay, so we've got the bumper off. Now let's flip it around and let's start putting all the missing pieces onto it.
The grill's been plastic welded back on, or attempted to. So this is the area where it sticks out too far, hasn't been pushed in properly. This side hasn't even been welded at all. And this side, well, once again, the bottom hasn't been welded on. And this side, well, it's been welded too close. I am not happy about the way this is turned out. So tomorrow I'll be going back to the paint shop and we'll be discussing as to what the actual fix for this is, because yeah, this bumper needs to go back and needs to be fixed. You cannot go on a car the way it is. It looks horrible. Okay, so here are the parking sensors that have been painted. Now there's these little rubber gaskets or seals that need to go onto these before you put them on. So just make sure that you do that. That ensures that there's no water comes in. Okay. Alright, so these are mounted in these mount points, as so. Now, it's going to be, oh, maybe I can push in like that. There you go. Let's go have a look at how that looks on the other side. And there it is. The next thing you've got to do is mount these headlight washers. Obviously the nozzle part needs to be up. There is a marking which is left and right, so this is the left one. So, and there's, so you have a look at this part needs to align with this notch, and these just need to go in there underneath there. There you go, and you push that in. So the next thing that you got to do is pull the nozzle out and just clip it on. Okay, there you go. That one's on. Now let's get the right hand side done. Wash your nozzle. This time obviously for the right side. Push it in. So now let's get the headlights in and the actual covers. So that's these. These also have parking sensors in them. There's the actual halogen. Okay, so now we've got the right side done. Let's go ahead and do the left hand side. Okay, so the last thing that we've really got to do is get the center grill in. Bottom grill in, and there it is there. It's a little bit dusty, but that's okay. It needs to slot in like so. The number plate's in our way, so we've got to remove the number plate. Okay, and the grill goes in here like so. So there's the grill, that's in. So our front bumper is, you could say, done. Let me take this camera off. Halogen's in, we've got the side, I guess, bumper trim in, the bottom grill, the top grill is in, but obviously that needs to go back into the paint shop. They need to have a look at it. Our parking sensors are in, both left and right. Headlight washers are in. And so is our right bottom trim and halogen. Okay, so that's actually looking quite good. Let's get all the, I guess, wiring and the actual water, the washer lines in and get them connected. Wiring loom. So So it's a wiring room for the parking sensors and also the wiring room for the halogen headlights. Or for halogen headlights. For the halogens. So this is the main connector that goes into the car. These two are for the halogens. This is parking sensor. This is parking sensor. This one here. There's two halogens and a parking sensor on this side. Alright, so let's maybe start from this side and work our way back. So let's just find a place where this would clip on. In my view, the best location for that is here.